Hi everybody, Angel here. Hope you're doing great. Hit that like and subscribe button. So today we're talking about what to do when you have a really long flight, potentially to a destination, let's say 12, 15 hours, and you really just don't like long flights. So what to do about it? Well, I have a couple of suggestions here, and that was the question that came in: what to do if you don't like long flights. So this was a solo female traveler asking some advice, and so here's my advice. Number one, you can divide the trip into smaller chunks. So for example, what I have done is I look to see where there are connecting flights to my final destination. And that way I can divide the flight, the duration of the travel time to my final destination, let's say into two different legs, two different sections, if you will, two different flights. And that way I also get to make a stop in the country where I'm going to change flights. And I get to explore a new country, a new city, or maybe I've even been to that city and country before, and it's still nice sometimes to go back and experience a different aspect of that particular place. It might be a different time of the year, different season, etc. Might even be a different city in the same country that you visited before. So that's an option. And then the other option would be if you do end up, like I have taken like 12-hour flights. What I do is, I make myself super comfortable. My favorite travel outfit, which is a common question also that solo female travelers have been asking, and I respond to that. What I like to wear is a really thick hoodie, so I can pull the hood over my head and keep nice and warm and cozy. A thick pair of sweatpants because it's often very cold on these flights and in the airports, and some thick socks and comfortable sneakers, and a scarf as well is really helpful to stay warm and snuggly and cozy. So that's what I would recommend. And so once I'm, really comfortable, of course, oftentimes on these very long flights, they also have blankets. So that's awesome as well to keep warm and snuggly and comfortable. And then I kind of settle in and, watch whatever movies they might have that might interest me, or whatever, series they may have. Sometimes I'll listen to music because they often have, several music channels. So that's really nice. And they also have meditation channels. So if you feel like meditating and you don't want to meditate on your own, you can tune into a meditation channel on the flight. And so, just splitting up the time, the long trip between sleeping, of course, drinking water, and, watching some entertainment, maybe chatting with the person next to you. That happens as well sometimes. And you might end up making a new friend for all you know. So that might be nice as well. Or at least a new acquaintance. So that's always nice. So let me know in the comments below how you would handle a very long trip of, let's say, 12 hours or more to get to your final destination. So check out the link in my bio and the description below for more information and inspiration on your happy energy journey called life. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye.